everybody, this is Mary here from Sofa's Wellness, and today for video challenge 2 I have my husband here with me. Say hey, hon.
Hi, it's Gene. How are you? So as some of you know, Mary is an herbalist, and sometimes people don't really have a clear understanding as to what that is and what herbalism is. So just a few questions to help clarify that today and give you a better understanding. So first question, Mary, is what is herbalism exactly?
I'm going to start out by asking you guys a question. Has your mom ever made homemade chicken soup for you when you've ever had the cold or a flu? Or maybe she put on some warming ointment on your sprained ankle. Maybe she put you in a tepid bath when you had a fever. Or maybe you've even had a croupy baby and you knew to take them into the steamy bathroom. Well, those are just examples of remnants of herbalism. So herbalism isn't just about herbs, it's about using things in your lifestyle and things in your environment to help you achieve health. All cultures have a native medical system, and it's really all about herbalism. Many of you are getting familiar with herbalism. You see it in the news and blog feeds and podcasts all the time where people talk about Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, maybe Native American, European, Middle Eastern. Those are examples of ancient or traditional medical systems that are known in the world steeped in herbalism.
So with that as background about what herbalism is, what exactly does an herbalist do?
Well, the first thing that I do is I look at people's food is highly targeted. It needs to be chosen specific to the person's ancestry. But I also use targeted supplements and, of course, herbs from all those different medical systems that I talked about earlier. I may even use things like essential oils, flower essences, therapeutic baths, exercise, meditation, just virtually anything that works for the person. Basically, I use whatever the person needs. So herbalists focus on the person and what they need, and we don't necessarily focus on the condition or the symptoms that they're reporting. Of course, we need to help those symptoms, but we do it by focusing on the person.
So can herbs fix every illness?
Herbs, nope, sorry to say, herbs can't fix everything, but they do shine in certain kinds of situations. They work very well for acute illnesses and injuries that are right at the beginning stages. Anything that's been lingering for a while, I would need to refer that out to some other kind of practitioner. Herbs work great for those so-called mystery illnesses, things where people just they're not quite sure what's wrong with them. And where herbs shine the most is in chronic illness. That's where herbs really, really shine.
Okay. So if I'm not actively sick today, what benefit are herbs to me and to you, the viewer?
Yeah, I get asked this question all the time. People are reading maybe a newspaper article, a blog post. They see something in the news and they say, hey, there's a lot of talk out there about, Zika virus or Lyme or all these new virulent diseases being talked about in the news. Could herbs help in these kinds of situations? And my answer is yes. The potential is very much for them to shine. There's also a lot of talk about drug-resistant germs. Herbs shine really well there as well. And I just want to remind people that herbs were the first lines of helping people out there. They were the original medicine, really.
Okay, so thanks everyone. Hope that helped clarify a little bit about what herbs are and herbalism is and what an herbalist does. And so thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.